Welcome to Mind Blow, the ultimate destination for jaw-dropping content that will surprise, inspire, and entertain you every step of the way. If you love discovering the unexpected, make sure to subscribe, hit the like button, and share with your friends to keep the excitement going. Your support helps us keep blowing minds and creating content you'll never forget. So buckle up and get ready, because this is just the beginning.
Good evening, and welcome. Tonight, the American flag returns to Subic Bay, Philippines, as the U.S. establishes a significant new rotational military presence. This marks a pivotal moment in the century-old alliance between Washington and Manila, raising urgent questions about stability and security in the Pacific. Is this a promise of protection, or a step back into old power struggles and rivalries? Tonight, we explore what this move truly means for the region's future. The U.S.-Philippines military bond was forged in the crucible of World War II, when American and Filipino soldiers fought side by side against a common enemy. Their shared sacrifices on the battlefield laid the foundation for a relationship built on trust, camaraderie, and a mutual commitment to defending freedom in the Pacific. This partnership was formalized in 1951 with the signing of the Mutual Defense Treaty, a solemn promise that each nation would come to the other's aid if attacked. It was more than just a legal agreement. It was a pledge of solidarity in an uncertain world. For decades, Subic Bay and Clark Air Base served as vital U.S. outposts in Asia, projecting American power and providing security across the region. These bases became symbols of the enduring alliance, hosting thousands of troops and supporting countless operations. But in 1992, a wave of rising Filipino nationalism and changing political tides led to the closure of these bases. The departure marked the end of an era, but it did not end the alliance. Instead, both nations sought new ways to cooperate. The 1999 Visiting Forces Agreement allowed U.S. troops to return for joint exercises, keeping the partnership alive and relevant. Through this agreement, both militaries continued to train together, sharing knowledge and building interoperability. These annual Balikatan drills became a cornerstone of cooperation, strengthening both forces and adapting to new threats like terrorism, piracy, and natural disasters. The exercises not only improved military readiness, but also deepened personal bonds between soldiers. In 2014, the Enhanced Defense Cooperation Agreement, or EDCA, was signed, marking a new chapter in the alliance. This agreement allows the U.S. to build facilities and preposition equipment at key Philippine bases, enhancing rapid response capabilities. With EDCA, the U.S. can now store supplies and deploy forces more quickly in times of crisis, while also investing in the modernization of Philippine military infrastructure. Importantly, unlike the past, these bases remain under full Filipino command and sovereignty, reflecting a partnership of equals and respect for Philippine independence. Today, the American presence is more persistent and flexible than at any time since 1992, with U.S. and Filipino troops working side by side to address evolving security challenges. This evolution demonstrates how an old alliance can adapt to the demands of the 21st century, embracing new missions and technologies while honoring its storied past. The story of U.S.-Philippines defense ties is ultimately one of resilience, reinvention, and a shared vision for peace and stability in the region, an alliance that continues to stand the test of time. Subic Bay's deep-water harbor on Luzon's west coast offers direct access to the South China Sea, prime real estate for rapid naval deployment. This strategic location is not just about geography, it's about the ability to project power swiftly and effectively across the region. The deep waters allow for the accommodation of large naval vessels, making it an ideal point for launching operations. Its natural shelter and proximity to Clark Air Base create a strategic triangle for projecting sea and air power. This triangle is crucial for maintaining a balance of power in the region, providing a platform for both defensive and offensive operations. The synergy between these locations enhances the military's ability to respond to threats. These facilities enable surveillance, patrols, and quick response to regional crises. The presence of advanced radar and monitoring systems ensures that any potential threats are detected early, allowing for timely interventions. Patrol boats and surveillance aircraft are always on standby, ready to act at a moment's notice. Since the US left in 1992, Subic became a commercial hub, but its military value endured. The transformation into a commercial center did not diminish its strategic importance. Instead, it added a layer of economic significance, making it a dual-use facility that supports both military and commercial activities. Now, with US support, the Philippine Navy is upgrading these facilities. This collaboration is part of a broader effort to enhance regional security and stability. The upgrades include modernizing infrastructure, improving logistics capabilities, and increasing the overall readiness of the naval forces stationed here. EDCA sites extend beyond Subic, including bases on Palawan and Balabac, closer to disputed South China Sea areas. These sites are strategically positioned to provide a forward presence in the region, acting as a deterrent to potential aggressors and ensuring freedom of navigation in these contested waters. This network forms a defensive line along the Philippines' western coast. It is a comprehensive system designed to protect the nation's sovereignty and interests. The presence of multiple installations ensures that any threat can be met with a coordinated and effective response.
Lester, Subic Bay's scale is immense. The sheer size of the port and its facilities is a testament to its importance. It can accommodate a wide range of vessels, from commercial ships to military fleets, making it a versatile asset in the region. Revitalized infrastructure is transforming it into a sustainable logistics hub for long-term operations. The ongoing construction and modernization efforts are focused on ensuring that Subic Bay remains a key player in regional security for years to come. The strategic value here is undeniable. With its enhanced capabilities, Subic Bay is poised to play a pivotal role in maintaining peace and stability in the Pacific.
That's why Subic Bay is once again at the forefront of strategic military planning, at the heart of Pacific security. Its role is not just about defense, it's about ensuring a stable and secure environment for all nations in the region. Renewed US-Philippines cooperation is being driven by escalating tensions in the South China Sea, a region that is not only a vital shipping lane for global trade, but also a strategic crossroads for military and economic interests. This vast expanse of water, stretching over 3.5 million square kilometers, is claimed almost entirely by China, despite overlapping claims from several Southeast Asian nations, including the Philippines. The stakes are high, as nearly a third of the world's maritime trade passes through these waters every year, making stability here crucial for the global economy. China's construction of artificial islands and heavily militarized outposts has extended its reach deep into the Philippines' exclusive economic zone. These fortified islands bristle with radar systems, airstrips, and missile batteries, leading to frequent and sometimes dangerous confrontations with Philippine patrols and fishermen. Filipino fishermen who have relied on these waters for generations are now routinely chased away from their traditional fishing grounds. Philippine government vessels, often much smaller and less equipped, face harassment and intimidation from larger, more aggressive Chinese ships, making daily operations increasingly perilous. In 2016, an international tribunal in The Hague ruled that China's sweeping claims had no legal basis. However, Beijing flatly rejected the decision, instead ramping up its activities and presence in the disputed areas, further fueling regional instability and frustration among neighboring countries. Outmatched militarily and facing a powerful adversary, the Philippines has increasingly turned to its alliances, especially with the United States, for support. Joint military exercises, intelligence sharing, and port visits have become more frequent, as Manila seeks to bolster its defenses and deter further aggression. David Chen. Just this week, Chinese maritime militia ships blocked Philippine vessels near Scarborough Shoal for over 48 hours, resulting in another tense and potentially volatile standoff at sea. Such incidents are becoming more common, raising fears of accidental clashes that could spiral out of control. Manila continues to file diplomatic protests and raise the issue on the international stage, but each new encounter increases the risk of miscalculation or escalation. The situation remains fragile, with both sides unwilling to back down. This ongoing reality is pushing the Philippines ever closer to the United States, as both nations work to strengthen their partnership in the face of growing uncertainty and the persistent threat of conflict in the South China Sea. Facing pressure in the South China Sea, the Philippines turns to its oldest ally for strength in numbers. The U.S. presence signals that the Mutual Defense Treaty is a living commitment, not just words. Beyond deterrence, the U.S. is helping modernize the Philippine military. building facilities, providing equipment, and sharing intelligence. Joint patrols with partners like Australia and Japan uphold freedom of navigation and a rules-based order. For the US, a strong Philippines is key to its Indo-Pacific strategy. This partnership keeps vital sea lanes open and supports peaceful dispute resolution. A secure, sovereign Philippines is central to regional stability.
Not all Filipinos welcome the US presence. Critics fear becoming pawns in a US-China rivalry or being dragged into conflicts like a Taiwan crisis. They argue for neutrality and dialogue over military alignment. Supporters counter that only strength deters aggression, and the US base is a shield, not a provocation. Detractors warn it could escalate tensions, making the Philippines a target and fueling an arms race. Maria Santos, how is this debate unfolding? Maria Santos, Lester, the country is divided. Many feel safer, but others see the move as compromising sovereignty and inviting conflict. The debate is about national identity and the best path to security. Thank you, Maria.
There are no easy answers, only passionate arguments on both sides. The new US presence redraws the Indo-Pacific security map, demanding a careful balance. The alliance must show it's defensive, not confrontational, requiring transparent communication and restraint. Diplomacy remains essential. Military readiness alone can't secure lasting peace. The US can help foster dialogue and crisis management between Manila and Beijing. For the Philippines, this is a chance to build self-reliance and modernize its forces. Ultimately, the new base is a symbol of a world at a crossroads: security versus peace, strength versus diplomacy. The hope. This new dawn for an old alliance lights the way to cooperation, not conflict.